As the temperature starts to cool down here in New England, the high school football season is heating up here in the city of Boston. One team that's been on a hot streak as of late are the TechBoston Bears, who started off the season losing 3 straight, but have since won their last 2 games, both being against league opponents. The Bears had a chance to catapult themselves to second place on Friday when they paid a visit to the always feisty East Boston Jets. Let's head to East Boston. That's TechBoston Bears running back Marcus Gonzalez, who had 457 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns over the last 2 games, and he picked it right back up here. First quarter, after an East Boston fumble, that's a 44-yard touchdown run by the outstanding TechBoston tailback. They go up 6-0 early on. East Boston charges right back, though. Casey Vasquez off tackle with a nice run, picks up 12. Gets the Jets inside the red zone. Then from the 9-yard line, it's Nate Matera shooting through the gap. Ties the game up at 6 apiece there with just under 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Second quarter now, Jets driving on 4th down. It's Christian Fadeau with a nice run off to the outside right there. Gets East Boston inside the red zone once again. Then with about 3 minutes left to go at the 10-yard line, it's Dom Russo finding a wide open Josh Rivera for the score. Jets go up 12-6 at the half. Fast forward now to the third quarter, and it's Marcus Gonzalez again for TechBoston, ripping up a nice gain right here, straight up the gut. Gets TechBoston inside the 20-yard line. Then on the very next play, it's Gonzalez again with a handoff, off tackle, glides into the end zone for the Bears, ties it up at 12 apiece. Then later on in the third quarter, TechBoston with another drive. Now on 3rd and 15, Esau Jackson finds Kadeem Dare over the middle. Big first down for the Bears. That drive would spill over into the fourth quarter, and guess who? Gonzalez again with the carry, again finds pay dirt. Touchdown TechBoston. They go up 20-12. Then later on, with about a minute and a half left to go in the fourth quarter, Gonzalez trying to ice it for the Bears. Check out this run. Reverses field, finds the edge, and takes it to the house. 296 rushing yards and 4 rushing TDs for Gonzalez as the Bears go on to win 28-12 over the East Boston Jets. Let's get to the rest of the scores from Friday night as Weston Blank Latin Academy 20-0. White with 98 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns for the Weston Wildcats. And Excel Blank's Jeremiah Burke 13-0. Then later on Saturday, it's West Roxbury over Brighton 16-0. Roach with 15 tackles and a sack and a fumble recovery for the West Roxbury Raiders. Nantucket takes down Boston Latin 44-6. Usher with 2 rushing touchdowns and a receiving touchdown for the Boston Latin Wolfpack. Also over the weekend, first we'll start out with Friday night. It's a couple of soccer scores for you. It's boys soccer. O'Brien and Brighton tie at 2 apiece, and also Jeremiah Burke takes down New Mission 4-1. De Silva with 2 goals for the Jeremiah Burke Bulldogs. We also have a girls soccer score for you as East Boston takes down Boston International 5-3. Bonilla with 2 goals for the East Boston Lady Jets. Believe it or not, there's 1 week left in the high school football regular season before the postseason begins, and there's still a handful of teams who will be jockeying for a playoff position this upcoming week. That's going to do it for sports this week, folks. Be sure you come right back here next time for more on Boston Neighborhood Sports.